Let's now quickly cross over to Mombasa, where we have a security meeting, and we understand that Acting Interior Cabinet Secretary Fred Matiangi is meeting the Coast Regional Coordinator Nelson Mara on a range of issues, and currently he is making an address. Let's cross over there live and listen in.
Presidential election on 17th of October. I want to say this, therefore. One, as the security sector in the country, we are totally prepared to facilitate the IEBC to conduct the presidential election on 17th of October. We have made all the necessary preparations to facilitate the IEBC the way we did on 8th of August. I don't need to go into all details, but I need to confirm that, as you know, we have provided security to all actors related to IEBC, starting with the commissioners and their senior staff. And we also are providing security and will provide security to all 290 returning officers and other election officials across the country, as will be necessitated or requested by the IEBC. I need to emphasize this. I've said it before. We do not run elections. Our responsibility is simple. We facilitate the IEBC to conduct elections, to make sure that they have the security they need for both their logistical work and for the conduct of the elections. So when they are ready with the materials they need to transport, we will give them security. When they are ready with their polling stations, they will tell us where they are. We will give them the security they need to ensure that they conduct free, fair, and credible election. We said this before the 8th, and fellow Kenyans, good people, you can see that we lived up to our promise. It's not our responsibility to conduct elections. Ours is to facilitate the IEBC to conduct elections. Because of that, we are ready completely. We have worked back and forth our national security planning, and the various aspects of our security sector planning are going on. The Inspector General Police is ready with all the police commanders, and they continue fine-tuning that planning to ensure that we are ready to facilitate the IEBC, as it were. I therefore want to assure Kenyans across the country that our country is secure and safe. You don't need to worry about anything. We went through an election on 8th, and you saw that we provided effective security during that time. We will do it yet again because we are ready. And this time around, we will even be much better and stronger than we were on 8th, because we are dealing with only one election. That time we were dealing with 6, as it were. So we are ready, available, and prepared to support the IEBC to facilitate the election. Secondly, soon after the elections, we are going to have national examinations. Again, we have appraised our planning to support the education sector to mount national examinations. You know, if you recollect, last year, mounting national examinations is a tripartite collaboration between the security sector, our colleagues at the Ministry of ICT, and ourselves at the Ministry of Education. We have been having meetings, and now I can confirm that today, again, reviewing our security preparedness, we are ready to support the conduct of national examinations across the country. I think my last point would be that to assure everyone that we will remain committed to our responsibilities as provided for by the law. It is our responsibility to ensure that law and order is kept in the country. We will ensure that that is done. That includes apprehending those in our midst who are going to engage in criminal activities, including hate speech, criminal conduct, including unlawful activities that may affect the electoral process as provided for by the law. But as I said, we will do so strictly according to the law. The law has provided what we should do, and we will do it. I said on Monday this week that we are reducing the amount of time we are spending saying what we are going to do. We just do it. We have capacity in the country. We are working across the agencies, NCIC, ourselves, the Criminal Investigation Agency, and all of us. We are completely synchronized to deal with any challenges to the security of the country, including activities that are divisive. We will not now tolerate any of those activities, and any of those who are involved, regardless of their status in this society, regardless of their standing, the political formation they belong to, and regardless of their political affiliation. We will act on them, act firmly, without fear or favor. That's what we are expected to do. And I can assure the people of Kenya, we will do it. You have seen what we have done this week. We are going to intensify our efforts in that respect. We will not have room in our country for leaders, especially political leaders, who are bent on dividing the country, causing unnecessary conflict within, and hurting our people. So we will not relent on that. We've just begun, and we are going to intensify that activity as we go forward on that particular matter. So we hope that everyone will conduct themselves with a measure of responsibility and obey the law. The law is for all of us, and the law is blind to creed, it's blind to region, it's blind to political affiliation, it's blind to status. And the law is just the law. We just have to obey the law and do what we are required to do, and that's it. And for us, the security sector will remain firm and committed to living by the law and doing what the law requires us to do on these particular issues. I think that's what I would say for now. Maybe, Mwenda, we can take about 2 or 3 questions.
A very burning issue about the bond forest. Could you give us some how you are going to tackle the bond forest?
As you know, we have an operation, going on at the Boni Forest. We have a multi-agency work going on to ensure that everyone is secure, our people are secure, and their property is secure. And we will continue to do this. And perhaps what I need to say in quick response to what you have said is that before 8th, everyone was asking me, is voting going to be affected? And I want to say this to all of you. Every Kenyan registered to vote will vote. It is our responsibility to provide them security and to ensure that they vote. And as far as the work that is going on with our colleagues out there, we are happy with the collaboration we have out there and with the work that the multi-agency team is doing. And our aim remains.
Well, Acting CS for Security Fred Matiangi, for Interior Fred Matiangi there, making an address in Mombasa after meeting with Nelson Mara, the Coast Regional Coordinator, with regard to the security situation there. We're well aware of the operation in Boni Forest that he says is on course, but also talks about the exams that are not too far off, the national examinations, both for secondary and primary school students, saying everything is on course. There is collaboration among the Ministry of ICT, Education and Interior to ensure that everything goes on smoothly, warning anyone who will attempt to disturb the peace of the country that they will face the full force of the law. And our reporter Francis Mtalaki is there for us. He will be giving us more details as far as the conversations that are going on there are concerned. Let's go.